Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we're diving into a major news update involving former President Donald Trump and his latest use of executive power. On Wednesday, Trump signed sweeping presidential memorandums targeting two former government officials who publicly opposed his actions during his first term. This marks his latest attempt to use the presidency to go after individuals and institutions that challenged him. From the Oval Office, Trump directed the Department of Justice to investigate Chris Krebs, former director of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, and Miles Taylor, a former Homeland Security official. Taylor is known for penning the anonymous 2018 New York Times op-ed titled, "I Am Part of the Resistance Inside the Trump Administration," as well as a 2019 book detailing his concerns during Trump's presidency. He revealed his identity in 2020 and openly campaigned against Trump's re-election. In addition, Trump revoked the security clearances of both Krebs and Taylor, as well as any entities associated with them, including the University of Pennsylvania and the cybersecurity firm SentinelOne. Taylor responded to the news on social media, writing, "I said this would happen. Dissent isn't unlawful. It certainly isn't treasonous. America is headed down a dark path. Never has a man so inelegantly proved another man's point." Krebs has not responded to requests for comment. However, Craig Vercolen, vice president at SentinelOne, told the Washington Post that the company would fully cooperate with any government inquiry. He also noted that fewer than 10 of their employees hold security clearances and that they do not expect the move to significantly impact their business. While signing the memorandums, Trump once again repeated his false claim that the 2020 election was stolen, insisting, without evidence, that more and more fraud is being uncovered every day. Trump originally fired Krebs in November 2020 after Krebs's agency declared the election to be the most secure in American history. Following his termination, Krebs wrote a Washington Post op-ed in December 2020, reiterating that the election should be celebrated by all Americans, not undermined in the service of a profoundly un-American goal. That same month, he sued Trump's campaign and one of its lawyers for defamation. Back in the Oval Office on Wednesday, Trump repeated his unfounded allegations. "We'll find out whether or not it was a safe election," he said, "and if it wasn't, he's got a big price to pay," he added, referring to Krebs. Election security expert Matt Blaze, one of 59 specialists who signed a joint statement refuting claims of computer fraud in the 2020 election, responded on social media, "U.S. election infrastructure isn't perfect, and there's still work to be done to make it more secure. But there is simply no credible evidence that the 2020 outcome was altered through technical attacks, despite exhaustive scrutiny." Senator Angus King Jr., Independent Maine, a chair of the Cyberspace Solarium Commission, condemned Trump's targeting of Krebs, calling it a terrible misuse of the president's authority. He stated, "Chris Krebs' crime appears to be telling the truth, saying the 2020 election's infrastructure was secure, and it was. To take an action like this, which appears to be straight-up vengeance, is dangerous. It sends a chilling message to anyone in the federal government: tell the truth, and you'll lose your clearance, be slandered by the president, and investigated." Trump has taken similar steps against law firms that worked on legal cases opposing him. In March, federal judges temporarily blocked portions of his executive orders aimed at sanctioning two of those firms. Just last week, over 500 law firms condemned Trump's actions in a joint court filing, calling it an abuse of power that threatens the rule of law. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and updates.